Hello friends, Tony here, welcome. So in the previous video we created this navbar and I told you I want to create a separate component for the navbar, and also we need to fix the highlighted link. So we are in the home and the home is highlighted, but if I navigate the posts, now we are in the slash posts here, again the home is highlighted. So we need to fix that and let's start, and also let's position the data here in the same position we have the navbar. So I'm going to open the layout page, and here we have navbar, and I'm going to cut this, and inside the components let's create a new component, and I'm going to name it a navbar.play.php. Hit enter, paste the navbar here, save, and now in the layout let's render that navbar using the x dash and the name of the component, which is navbar in my case. Save, come here and refresh, we have the same result. Post on. Okay, now because we are not going to add something here as we have done on the with the X layout, as you can see, we have add something, but inside the navbar we don't need to add something. What we can do is just self-close that and it's going to work again. Okay, now let's fix the position right here in the same as the navbar, and what I can do is in the welcome here we can cut and move inside the div with a class to be max with 6xl and mx auto, I'm going to say, and inside paste that in. So the max width is going to be max width 72 rem, and also mx auto is margin left auto and margin right auto. Now if I save that, come here, as you can see we have the same result. But if we navigate the post, yeah, we need to do the same thing also in the post index and also in the other files. And if you want to have the same in all the pages to be rendered in the same line, what we can do is, instead of applying some classes in every page, we can navigate the layout and put the $sign slot in that div. So div with class max width 6xl mx auto. Put the slot and let's close the div. Let's say come here, the same result as you can see. If I go to post now, yeah, we have the same. Now let's fix the link here. And I have opened here a blade template, so in the Laravel documentation you can go and read more. And we have here also blade directives. And what I want is to navigate the conditional classes here. As you can see here we have conditional classes, and we can apply some classes conditionally. So if that is active, this is going to be applied. If it's not active, it's going to be applied this one. So let's copy this and let's open now the navbar and let's apply here first. Okay, so default classes is going to be this one, and also we need that is active. So that is active, I'm going to pass right here. I don't need the has error, just the is active. And now let's cut all the classes, and I'm going to move it right here. Now the active is active. What I want is to be text white, BG blue. So I'm going to cut that and paste it here. Then MDBG transparent and text blue. Also cut that one and paste it here. And next in the dark mode, the same thing. We need to cut that and paste it here. If that is not active, I want to copy what we have here to this one. So text gray 900, cut, paste it here on hover, MD hover, cut it, paste that one, also on the MD hover text blue. Next is on dark mode, we need to set text white, MD dark hover, and I think, yeah, we need to cut all of them and paste it. I don't need the bitch in the has error here. And let's save. Now the is active by default is false here. We have hard-coded that. And if I come here and refresh, here we have now the home. And as you can see, it's not highlighted. If I go to home, yeah, the same thing. Here we have the post, but we don't see because I removed all the classes there. Now let's change this to be true. And as you can see, the home is highlighted. If I go back to false again, save, now it's white. Now we need to check if we are inside the home URL, so just /, we need to make the is active true only for this link. And if we are in the /post, we need to make active the links in the post link. And if we have more than just these two links, we need to replace the code over and over, and this is not a good idea, so we can create a separate component for the link. So inside the components, let's create a separate component for, let's name it a Navbar Link .blade.php. Okay, and now let's move the li completely in here, and also let's cut this for now and paste it right here inside the navbar. Now I'm going to remove also this one and just render that component. So x dash and the name of the component, which is Navbar Link. And in here, I want to say home. Let's duplicate this. And for example, for this one, I want to say post. Now if I save, come here, we have home and home, but we say here post. And that's it, because in the Navbar Link, we have hard-coded the home. And inside here, we need to set that the $, slot, the default slot. Now if I save that, we have home and post. Okay, but here we are in post. Now if I go to home, yeah, we are in home. If I click to post again, we are inside the home, because we have hard-coded in the Navbar Link the href. And how we can fix that? Let's remove the href from here, save, and in the navbar, I want to say href, to pass the href right here. And say for this one is going to be /, and for this one is going to be /post. And if I do that and I come here, nothing is going to change. So this is not anymore a link, as you can see. If you go to documentation of Laravel, and here we have blade directives. Also we have components, so passing data to components. I click. So you may pass data to blade components using HTML attributes, and hard-coded primitive values may be passed to the component using simple HTML attribute strings. So like this, type, xalert type, passing the error, or PHP expressions and variables should be passed to the components via attribute that use the colon character as a prefix. Now, if we have a $sign message or an expression here, we need to say specify colon here, so which means this is dynamic. Okay, but in this case, in this example, we have a class component, and we don't have a class component. We have an anonymous component. So here we have components, we have anonymous components. And let's go down there anonymous index components, and scroll down, we have the data properties and attributes. So anonymous components do not have any associated class, so we can pass the data there. You may specify which attributes should be considered data variables using the props directive at the top of your component's blade. All other attributes on the component will be available via the component's attribute pack. And here we have an example, okay? So this is, we add the type error and the message, and also we can add some classes if we want. And then on the props, we have here a props directive. We pass an array, and for example, the type, what we have here is going to be a variable, and also message is going to be a variable. But as you can see here, the class is not applied here, which means, as you can see here, all other attributes on the component will be available via the component attribute back. So we say attribute merge and pass in the class. So it's going to merge this class also in here. Now let's open the Navbar link, and at the top I'm going to say props, pass an array, and what we want here is just if that is active, and by default let's make this false and remove now this one. Okay, so now if this is active, this active is going to come from here, but also now we need to pass attributes. Let's copy that and paste it here. Don't want to add the merge class, just pass in the attributes, because we need to add the shref here. Okay, so this shref now is going to be inside here because we added the attributes. So let's see, if I come here and refresh, first as we can see is a link, and if I go to post, now we navigate the /post and all. Next thing is to add the active prop. So on the navbar, we can say, for example, to this one, I want to add the active, and here I add colon because this is going to be dynamic. The active is going to be, for example, for this one, true. If I save and come here, as you can see now the home is true. Or if I want to add the true here, we can say active to be true here and false here. Save, come here. Now the post is true. But we want that to be dynamic when we are in the home URL, the home to be true, and when we are in the post/post, the post to be true. And how we can do that? That we can do with the helper method from Laravel, which is the request. The request helper, and we have we need to change the is, and if the request is /, this means that is true, and the home is going to be true. If the request, if that is post, it's going to be the post true. Okay, let's see now. Let's come here. As you can see, we are in the post, and the post is true. If I go to home, now home is true. Post, home, so very good. So now we have this clean link. We specify the shref here and the active if the request is this link. Okay, friends, that's it. What I told you, what I want to do in this video, and that's what we have fixed. So now, if you like such a videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, share with your friends, and see you in the next one. All the best. Thank you very much.